Hi, I'm Benton's dad, aka Alan, and this is Intentional Inc. My son turned 10 yesterday, but it's been no cats in the cradle story for him so far, and I intend to keep it that way. I'd like to thank everyone for their condolences on my brother's passing. He was the Washington Generals to my Harlem Globetrotters in our backyard wiffle ball games, but in every other way, he was my better. Um, so the family definitely uh, is at a loss right now, especially my nephew Lucas, his son, who he absolutely loved with every fiber of his being. Okay, this week didn't receive any TTMs, but I did make a purchase from a TTM community member, and I received a random act of kindness / care package from another community member. It came in this interestingly decorated box from the legendary Henry S. Henry sent me some postcards, some stamps, and a stack of random cards. Actually, some of them weren't so random, and I'll explain that here as we go along. And a couple of autographs, certified autograph cards. Among the assortment of random cards he sent me were hockey and wrestling and a playing card with a hole in it and baseball, including this Johnny Briggs, I think you call it a buyback, and some other stars, Sammy Sosa, and common players from random years and sets. So Nolan Ryan. I want to thank Henry big time for that. I was stunned to receive this and some big cards with Mark Gupaza. And he also sent me several batches of these National Women's Soccer League cards from 2021, including some Olympic team members like Alyssa Nair, Casey Murphy, Lynn Williams is an alternate this year. Jane Campbell is an alternate this year. And let's see, some members of the KC Current. And I have sent one of these out as a tribute to Henry for TTM. We'll see if it comes back. Signed, Megan Rapinoe, who's not on the team, Olympic team this year. Alyssa Nair, as I mentioned. And I think there's a couple more Olympians in here. Lindsay Horan and Crystal Dunn. And then a stack of the base set with members of the Kansas City Current and the other 9 teams in the league at the time in 2021. The most, to me, the prize of the care package was this envelope postmarked April 27th, 1972. That's the year the Apollo 16 splashed down after its the crew spent 3 days, well, 2 of the crew spent 3 days on the moon, including Charles Duke, who I once wrote to and received an autograph back from, an Apollo 16. And then this canceled stamp, postmarked in 1955, commemorating Fort Ticonderoga. It was the USS Ticonderoga who picked up the crew, including Charles Duke, John Young, and Ken Mattingly, after they splashed down on their return trip from the moon. He also included a postcard of Albert Einstein with his note on the back. Let you take a look at that if you're interested. Some Pokemon stickers, some more postcards from Cuba, South Carolina, I believe that's China, um, Hawaii, the island of Maui, and this lenticular card from the movie The Princess and the Frog. And he also, like I said, included a couple of certified autographs. This card signed by Trevor May, who retired last year after, I think, about 10 years in the major leagues, pitching primarily for the Twins. And this card signed by Franier Chavez, who reached the AAA level with the Texas Rangers. So I am just, like I said, stunned and so appreciative of Henry's generosity in a time when I kind of needed a lift and a gift. And sure enough, it came via this wonderful community we have. Okay, the purchase. I got in on Eddie's Cardboard Chaos claim sale. It was a very interesting, unique way to, at least in my experience, to do this. He showed the cards that he had for sale in a series of 6 videos, and I claimed 3 of them. They were Blake Trinan, who is a Kansas native, Wilson Ramos, who was once kidnapped in his home country of Venezuela, and I believe he was an all-star catcher. And then this card signed by Billy DeMars, one of the last living members of the St. Louis Browns. He may be deceased now, but I wouldn't swear to that. Anyway, I was happy to pick those up from Eddie at very, very reasonable prices. Okay, well, that's my update. One last thing I would like to note, I want to thank our friend Cooler Plastics from the great state of Hawaii for revisiting the tribute video he made for me a couple of years ago. I definitely don't feel worthy. I receive about 40 views on my videos at the max. So I'm kind of low on the totem pole as far as the card community goes. But that video he made is like winning a Razzie. So thank you, Chad. And I want to wish everybody peace, love, and understanding.